boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. Said the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. Hello, we're here live back at IUPUI, Old Stomping Grounds, episode 13, I believe. We got to my right, the co-host, Colin McCord, aka the Siberian Husky. It's a big guy. It's a big husky.
All right.
I'm Young Mantis, the host of That Boy Bent. We are happy to have a guest for episode 13. She is a musician out of right now Nashville, Tennessee. We have Rachel Horder. Rachel, hello.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Good. So according to the website, is just like country? Is country accurate, or is it like country? Like I saw R&B and soul.
Yeah, I'm actually, well, for the longest time I did country when I was starting being an artist, but I'm more moving into like the R&B soul pop stuff. That's like more like what I'm writing now, and it's just coming more naturally to me now as I'm getting older. So just kind of going with that feel.
I listened to your song Fire. That's like almost like if I Marshmello combined with you. It was so dope.
I know. So didn't know that it was like it had a Marshmello vibe. He like texted me. He's like, dude, her song Fire is fire.
Yeah.
I love when people say that. It's just like, that's how you wrote it. No, but yeah, thank you. I actually have a regular version of that song, and I always envisioned it being remixed for some reason. I just always did. So I reached out to my friend Brooke, and he's been one of my first friends ever since I've lived here, and he does EDM production, and he nailed it. I loved it.
So there's an original version of Fire?
Yeah, it's more of the countryer version.
Okay.
So yeah.
That one, you have like over 1 million streams, right?
Yes, we released that through NCS, which is a UK label, and they're, UK's EDM is real big over there. So what they do, instead of signing artists a lot, they'll sign songs. So that's kind of how that worked. They have a really great platform. So it was bye Mike, RIP again.
Yeah, it's okay. They're cheap.
Every episode.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, Rachel. What were you saying?
Oh, it's fine. But no, it does have a really great following, and we were super, super excited to have them a part of that and releasing it on their platform. That helped streaming and all that.
Absolutely. When people say that they like signed to a label, like how much, like what do they just do promotion? Like, is that how, like why it's such a big deal, or like what's the difference?
Yeah, it's a little different today. They either give you money up front, or it'll be a payout sort of situation.
Sure.
But one of the coolest things about having a label too is that they already have a whole team that can be established for you for marketing and all the things and all the connections that they have, the assistance in streaming, assistance in producers, get you in writers' rooms with really great writers that they think you'll vibe with. Publishing deals help with that as well. And also, the financial backing obviously is a huge plus for having a deal and everything, because recording and everything, marketing, that can get pricey when you're doing it independently.
So Austin here is a good buddies with, are you familiar or heard of Jack Harlow?
Yes.
He said, what was it? So like the song What's Poppin', his song that blew up, he said that's not his favorite song, right? Like he doesn't like it, or what's the...
No, it's like one of those, I think a lot of artists too, like the most like popular viral songs, like the most hated ones, is like it's just so like just...
So is Fire that way for you?
Actually, I love Fire. My other one that was big on my EP was How Lucky. That was my single, and it got on a Spotify editorial playlist, so that did really well. I love that song, but I did, the music video for it with my friend Peter Peterson.
Did you say Peter Peterson?
Peter Peterson, yes.
That's an amazing name.
At least it's not like Peter Peters.
Well, I think his business name, he has his middle name in there too, so Peter Carey Peterson.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, hey,
Peter Peterson. Shout out Peter Peterson.
I love that song and I'm very proud of it. But after hearing it 10,000 times when you do a music video, I probably heard it like close to like 70 times, and like in those, action frames and everything. But
yeah.
I do love it.
I never thought about when artists shoot music videos. They're shooting video for like, I don't know, it should be 4 hours, it should be 8 hours, and they're just constantly playing the same song over and over and over. It's like, good gosh, that'd be so wearing.
Luckily for Peter and I, it was just us two, and we spaced it out. We would have like a day where we would shoot for a few hours, and then a couple more weeks we'd try another setting, a couple more weeks we'd try something else. I was never an all in one day sort of thing, and so that was really nice. I really enjoyed that process.
So doing a little research on you, I kind of found like some of your inspirations, but I'm curious to hear. I love music. He loves music. What do you listen to right now? Like, what do you enjoy?
I listen to everything. I just love everything. Sure. And I'll dive back into albums I haven't heard in a while, like, Hysteria, and then I'll listen to like a brand new R&B album by Victoria Monet that came out or something. The countryside. I love Morgan Wallen. And
oh yes, man. I was hoping you would say that. I've been
playing I love him.
That Dangerous Double album so ridiculously much, it's not even funny. And you probably listen, I don't know, maybe you do, maybe don't, but you like maybe listen through like a different lens because you understand like what goes into it, the writing, all that good stuff, right? I'm just listening because the dude's talking about like things that like relate, right? So like fishing, drinking beer, all that good stuff. Like that's, as you know, with your Indiana background, that's like feels like Indiana. So
oh yeah,
very relatable. It's just I love his music is phenomenal. But sorry to interrupt.
Awesome. I love his voice. I think he has great dynamics in his voice and great to listen to. And
have you ever met him?
No, I've seen him out and about though.
Since you perform at ORED, which is where I guess I should say it again because we're on the podcast now. I saw Rachel perform live at ORED. Phenomenal, really, really great performance. And have you ever met Blake Shelton by chance?
No, I get that asked all the time too. They're like,
seriously. Does he ever stop by, have a burger or anything?
He does sometimes, yeah. But I know I was so upset because Pink was in town one time performing at Bridgestone Arena, and she came into ORED and ate, and she was there like an hour before I went and played, and I was like,
just missed her.
Oh,
I would have died. I love her, so it's really cool. You never know who's going to come in where.
Absolutely. As I mentioned, you said you lived in Fort Wayne, like just kind of like your story of growing up and where you've been and where you are.
So I was born in Pennsylvania. That's where I have all my a lot of my family on my mom and dad's side. My dad's from the Pittsburgh area. My mom's closer from the Philly area. Was born there. We moved around a lot because of dad's job. I'm really thankful for that because I don't think if we did that as I was growing up, I would not have moved here at such a young age to Nashville. So I went to preschool in Johnson City, Tennessee, and then we went back to PA for a year. I grew up in Henderson, Kentucky, so I was there 8 years. And then after 8th grade, we moved to Fort Wayne, Indiana. And then I started high school there, graduated 2013. I was 18, was going to go to Purdue University. Didn't know what for, wasn't interested in college. And then decided to put it off and come to Nashville at a very young age and didn't really have friends. So.
Do you have friends now?
Yes, I have lots of wonderful, amazing friends now.
Hell yeah.
Probably all right now, yeah.
When Purdue wasn't right for you, that's a bar right there. When Purdue wasn't right for you, I used to be a rapper. But yeah.
Drop the mic, please.
We started getting early into your music. What was like your first big Outbreak song or like person you met that helped you to start getting your name on the map?
When I first moved, I did not write. I didn't really write growing up either. I just grew up in singing in church or talent shows or in show choir in high school. And so I was used to singing cover songs all the time. Mm-hmm. And when I moved to town, I actually met a songwriter through my voice coach who was here. And I was actually Skyping her my senior year of high school from back home. And she was one of the ones who encouraged me to move. So she had a master class, I think like April of my senior year, and I traveled down with my parents, and she was like, I was going to sing it anyway. And she's like, I have this songwriter. She won one of my contests, but she wants someone else to sing her song at the showcase. So she hooked us up, and it was great. I really meshed well with her songs and just her style of songwriting, and worked with her and a manager for a few years. And that was great. I grew so much. I was, so young, didn't know anything about the industry or the business, and just getting better vocally and playing here and there. And then around 21, I think I was 21, I decided to do the rest independently. So I've been self-managed independent ever since that.
The independent life, honestly, it's the best route, but it's the most challenging route for sure.
Yes, agreed. It's I like having the freedom to do whatever I want, and
Yeah.
I love the business side of it. Like I do some of it now, but obviously COVID has stopped a lot of things. But I enjoyed, spending hours a day on my computer, like figuring out stuff and booking shows and, keeping in contact with people. And I love it. I really do. So it's not to the, when it gets to the point where I'm so stressed that my hair is falling out, like I need help, I'm going to bring somebody in. But for now, I enjoy the stress because it motivates me, and I love my job. Aside from the performing, it's just the behind the scenes stuff I also love to do and like to be involved in.
That's awesome. I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't be able to say that. So that's really cool.
No, thank you.
They seem to have a lot of confidence. That's one thing that if you're going to be independent, you have to have that, and you sure got it.
Living in this town helps too, because I've been here a long time, and you see people's dreams come true. Like it's a real thing. It can happen in this town. And there are wonderful people in this industry here in this town who, if they believe in you, they will help you out and do anything they can to get you to the next level, whether that's, getting you a meeting with someone or a write with someone big or whatever. It's everyone just wants the best for everyone in Nashville. And that's one of my favorite parts about it. So that's why it's one of the reasons I'm so confident. I just, it's a great, atmosphere and energy to be around to work. So
absolutely.
Nash Vegas. I've been to Honky Tonk. I've been to whatever bar.
Did you get some cowboy boots?
No, I didn't.
You should have.
I didn't. I was wearing the most Indiana outfit, some like retro sweatshirt and jeans.
I love that.
Yeah.
Jordans.
Yeah, and some Nike shoes. Yeah, some Jordans.
Oh, of course, yes. You don't really have to wear the cowboy hat and cowboy boots in Nashville anymore. Like people dress up like they're clubbing. It's the best.
Yeah,
interesting.
The cowboy thing's not really for me. I feel like you should wear the cowboy hats and cowboy boots if like you're a cowboy. I'm not really a cowboy, so I'm kind of like just faking it, and I'm like, I just feel weird. I'm like, no, I haven't earned the right. Like I can't even probably ride a horse, so I'm good.
I can't even ride a bike, so.
Hey, to each their own. It's just like you come to Nashville and you just be yourself and party.
Exactly.
It's the best part about it. So
the quality of the performers. Like you come to some bar here in some bozo
like
singing, you're just like, where's the tomatoes? Like this guy's garbage. I mean, like, who let this guy in? You go down to Nashville and you're like, oh my gosh, like this person is on the rise. Like they're not even, to that like next level, and they're amazing. So you're just, it's really a cool place.
Excuse my French, but it's a fucking show every time.
Yes. No, I love that you said that.
Yeah.
Especially, those of us who play downtown, like that's our job. We want you guys to come in and enjoy yourselves on your vacation, and like, and we have a blast doing it. So it's just like a win-win, and it's so fun. But yeah, that's the thing, like about it here. Just so many musicians and artists, and everyone's amazing. So it's
absolutely, yeah.
It's really inspiring to be around that.
That's an interesting question too. So with singing, it's either people say that anyone can sing, or it's like an actual talent that you're just born with. Would you say that? What do you think?
Hell no. I haven't heard myself in the shower, but I can imagine like it's probably horrible.
I sound so good in the shower, but after that, I start drying. I'm like, damn, I'm not made for this. So
it's the acoustics, they make everything.
It has to be. Plus, I have the fan on too, so that probably doesn't help either. But
I love it. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's different for everybody. I think some people can be taught that, and some people it just comes more quickly than others.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like anything. Like it's like anything where people are talented. Like take like some like a sport. Like some people need more fine tuning. Like they may have the skills deep down, but they need like fine tune. Some people are just like naturally gifted. Then you have some people like me and you who should just stay away.
Exactly. That's why we're just here to listen and support. But if you want to hear like a really great example of like Rachel's like pitches, like her levels, if you listen to Sooner Than Later, that's probably my favorite one right now. But that's like a great example of how she has like this can go from like low to high easily, like kind of like a roller coaster almost.
Oh, I was just saying, Sooner or Later is written by that songwriter who I got connected with through my voice.
Oh, it's a great song.
Nice.
It is. It's awesome. I wish. It's awesome. It's fun to sing.
So with most of your songs, are some of them about guys? I know Taylor Swift got like millions of dollars from like about boys cheating on her or whatever. Are some of your songs about boys that were never developed to be a men like us, or me at least?
Some of them, yeah. There are a couple like Fire and How Lucky actually aren't about anyone, but there are a couple other ones on there that are about boys specifically.
So one of our segments that we do with our country guests is called Hangman. We're thinking about the first name of a boy's name that broke your heart. And you know, at Hangman, we like kind of we guess the letters, and if we don't get it, do like add a
No,
letter.
we're not doing this to her.
Yeah, this should be. I think.
No.
Do you want to do it?
It's be an easy one to guess though, because the name's short, and he's in Indiana, so I don't want him to know it.
Wait, short Indiana. We gotta know
You
this.
think he's listening to us? I would be excited if he's listening. Is it Bob?
No.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll do 2 more guesses. Is it how many letters?
3.
Joe.
No.
Yeah, that was a good guess.
So we got Bob,
that
Joe,
was a great
Any
guess.
more? 3 letters, Indiana.
Can you give us the first letter?
J.
J.
Joe was solid, man. Joe,
Shit.
John.
Wait, no, that's 4. That doesn't count. That doesn't
No,
count. That doesn't
Jay
count.
Guess
No.
now. That was his third guess.
Fuck.
John solid. What were you gonna guess?
Who named? No, there's.
What were you gonna guess?
I was gonna say J-A-Y. Well, we tried.
That was Joe. Would have been the money one. Now I would have put my money on Joe.
This her place?
Yeah, it's the place.
You shave your pubes?
Pardon?
Yeah, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. You shave your pubes?
Shit, no, I didn't. You know what? Just take me home. I don't want her to see my working.
I am not dropping you off this beautiful Latina princess with dirty pubes.
I can't just like rip it on pubes off. Yo, Dad.
Well, you're lucky I always stay strapped to my keister.
What's that?
Oh, it's a Manscaped lawnmower 3.0. Yeah, lifesaver.
How am I gonna shave it? I can't just like go into like her house and ask her.
We got 4 extra seats. Pick one.
Like shave like right here.
Yeah, right here.
She's right there.
She'll wait 5. No PTs.
Oh. Yeah. 1 second.
To the left a little bit.
Dad.
Hey.
Hey, Bobby. Is that a trimmer or are you happy to see me?
Oh, it's a trimmer. Use code BENTS for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com.
Yeah, that's my boy. Now where the hell's my chapstick? Oh, this motherfucker. Oh. Yeah, there we go. All square.
I always say that like record deals, this is like so stupid and cheesy, but I'm like finding the right record deal for you is like finding the right guy for you or the right girl for you. Like you have to check all your boxes and have to live up to your standards, and if they don't, then they're not it. So
Well, it's funny you say it because one of our segments on our show it's called Mating with Mantis. So we're going to start getting into that now, boys and girls. And we do this every episode. I'm a pretty
This is
handsome
gonna
guy.
be the best advice you get. All.
Absolutely. You know, my whole life I've gotten some money, I've gotten some fame and all that, but I've always struggled with, women, relationship, all the above, including that. So we always ask our guests on the show, if you have any advice for me on how to, I don't know, it's like maybe get a girlfriend or just like how be more attractive to women. Like what's one advice you give me when it comes to women?
most attractive thing ever is confidence in a guy. 100%, and making moves. A lot of guys are, and also just like being genuine and communicative.
It's a big
you
word.
know,
There's a you said what?
just communicate really well.
Okay,
It's okay, Rachel. Use it correctly. It's just big for my buddy.
it's a big word.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't stumble on that word. I was
Talk
like,
well.
Oh, that's another thing too.
but I can already tell that you're very confident and you're funny, and that's like a huge one-up, because honestly most men are not like confident. You just radiate a bunch of light, and I don't think a lot of men are like that, so you already have a major one-up there.
I think there's a lot of good men out there, but the guys you refer to, they're all bullies. And it takes a while to develop to be a man. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
How much of that light is radiating off of his construction sweatshirt?
What this thing?
It is just like a beam of orange halo around.
It's actually, it says Naptown, Indiana,
Oh, nice. I
Naptown.
didn't even notice that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Should have
I
got
love
darker
any
letters.
comments. This is great.
What do you miss about Indiana?
Ooh,
My
good
family.
question.
Oh, that's good.
Are they still in Fort Wayne?
Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome. didn't
Yeah, I
know
have
that.
2 sisters at Purdue, and then my other sister works in Wabash.
Oh,
Nice. That's really cool.
the
I didn't-
family's everywhere in Indy.
I know, yeah, they're all over the place. So.
You were talking about like doing covers and stuff. We saw your Beyonce video. Whew.
Oh yeah, Love
Four
One Time.
point, was it 9?
4.9 million.
4.9 million. Can we move it up to 5?
Very
Fans, you hear it now. Love on top. Get to 5 million.
5 million. Get me there.
I just had you at work. I told them about you. I told them I was coming to do a podcast with you, and they were playing your music in the office. So we're spreading it.
I love that. Thank you.
Absolutely, we're getting it going. I saw Shania Twain inspiration. Is that right?
Oh yeah, she's the reason I started singing. Because I
Yeah.
listened to her since I was like 3 or 4. So
I thought you kind of sounded like a little bit like her, maybe, but maybe that's just me. I mean, I'm not a big music expert. I wouldn't put too much stock into that, but I thought you sounded pretty good.
appreciate her though. You see that, and we appreciate you hearing that. So that's awesome. I love that.
I'm not the biggest country fan. I grew up a little bit on like Brad Paisley and I guess Tim McGraw, but I listen to a little bit of it. I'm a big rap fan. So non-rap fans will say, oh, I think every rapper sounds the same. But I'll say, well, I think every country singer sounds the same. And it's blah, 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 kind of back and forth. How do country singers differentiate from each other?
A lot of it is style, right? So you have Morgan Wallen, who is very country, very twangy. Maren Morris, and I think she embodies like the country R&B thing super well. And then you have Casey Musgraves, who is, the more retro country deal. So that's why it's like, that's one of the parts that's so fun about doing that, is that you can reach different styles and how you want to twist, put a twist on the country music thing.
If you want to talk about like kind of obviously like what you're doing and kind of your plans and just where you're headed and et cetera, share some fun stuff with us.
Yeah, definitely. I am in the process of, I'm still writing, but most of my songs I feel like are done for my next EP that I would like to release. I'm going to do it in singles this time. Hopefully start early summer on that. So really excited to just be getting some new music out there. It's a long time coming just because I've been waiting with the COVID stuff, because I wanted to be able to have like a release show and everything, and I wasn't sure if venues were allowing that yet. So fingers crossed, I think by summer we should be okay, but if not, I'm putting it out anyway because I miss having new music and fun stuff. So yep, just working on that and gonna soon start recording and getting that done and out to the people.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. If your show comes out this summer, we'll be there.
Yeah, we're coming down. The
Yes, please.
boys are making a trip.
Hit me up if you're ever in town too. We'll party.
Absolutely.
That'll be a blast.
Absolutely.
We'll bring the party.
We'll bring the Hoosiers.
Yeah, we'll bring the Hoosiers.
Yes. Hoosiers can party, so.
Holy shit, in there.
You're not wrong.
Watch
That's not all
out.
we're
I
good
can
at.
make sometimes.
I'll tell these dudes, you think Tin Roof's fun, come down to Nash Vegas with Rachel Horter. We'll show you a good time.
Oh yeah.
Tin Roof's like a JV version of Nashville.
Oh, it's not even in the same.
We have a couple tin roofs here too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's like a big.
Okay, I'm sorry. Tin Roof Indie is a JV version
Yeah.
of Nashville. We always end the episodes with the last question for everyone right here. From a musician standpoint, what does bent mean to you?
I love that. Ben means to me, in a musician's world, where everyone's competing with each other and wanting to achieve the same thing, just believing in yourself, in your journey, and being laser focused on your goal and that path and going down it, not letting the negative vibes or the what ifs get to you, and just going for it and getting there, because you can do it.
That's wonderful. It's a great answer.
Perfect. Yeah.
You say bent and I imagine like your spine just goes like this or something.
Oh, you're not wrong.
You're
That's
pretty
pretty much
close,
what
yeah.
it is. Yeah. It's just I look
Wow.
really good in sweatshirts. So I always wear it in the cold, but like you couldn't tell with the sweatshirt on, but off like, well, what was that?
Wow. Well, that's something very unique about you then.
Yeah.
So hence the name of the podcast.
That boy Bent.
That's
Yeah.
But no, that was a really great answer for Bent. And I'm glad that you can relate that to a musician standpoint and career.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Bent's like a swagger. I mean, you gotta like to be bent.
Gotta-
You gotta be, yeah, exactly. You gotta be. Like,
Hey,
you were
this
bent.
is the first one. That girl Bent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that girl
Oh,
Bent.
I like it.
I
Yeah.
love that.
I need to find a bent girl. It's been very hard to find one. They're all straight.
There's got to be
You know.
one out there that's bent for you, for
They're
sure.
all
That's
small.
funny. It sounds like you said there. It sounds like there's one that's meant for you, but you're like that. There's one that's bent for you out there.
Dude, this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
gold.
Hell yeah.
There's a girl that's bent for you, bro.
That's a girl. That's the best. Wish about it. That's a girl. That's a girl bent for you.
Yes.
What would we do without you, Rachel? You're just giving us all the gold nuggets.
Fuck
you know?
yeah.
I'm here for you anytime.
We appreciate it, Rachel. You can follow her at Rachel Horter on Twitter and Instagram. Check her stuff on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. And yeah, I think her most recent is Fire. You still your most recent single out right now?
Yeah, that's like, yep, the most recent one.
Okay, cool. That's Fire is literally Fire. Check that out. Her EP Lucky is still available, and she's got some more stuff in the works and might be performing this summer in Nashville.
Anything else that you got to share? Anything that we missed?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think we covered it all.
You've got your own website, right? Rachel Horter. Is it rachelhorter.com or?
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for your time and for coming on.
Thank you guys. It was great to meet y'all and see you again. I'm glad you enjoyed Ole Red and everything too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully I can come back sometime where I don't have to just stay at the table. Like you can actually move. Yeah. Don't feel like a prisoner.
Dance courts will be open and it'll be a party. But.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Definitely ready to come back. We've already talked about that. So we're definitely coming back, and we have our friends out here actually. The boys.
Are we getting kicked out?
No, we're good.
Oh, my fucking microphone is so yo, this thing is so bad. It's cheap, but it works. It's like this. Hey, I'm sorry. God damn it. I hate this microphone. Yes, I hate this microphone so much.
Thank you guys so much, and thanks for having me as your first lady on here.
Oh yeah, you killed it. We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all. All right, you guys have a great weekend.
Yeah,
you too.
You as well.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
All right, we got a bonus episode right here, a bonus guest. We got Jack Shake It Out West, the former IUPUI Jaguar. Like this is an IUPUI episode right here. So Jack West, man, first of all, thank you for coming on.
Of course, no problem.
Dude.
If you drop that thing when we're talking about the show,
So the interview with
ruined the interview.
The interview with Rachel Horter, this microphone fell 3 times. It didn't even fall like 1 time without the fucking introduction.
The worst part about it was, bro, I don't think knew half the time what was going on because she kept talking.
Yeah.
And you're down here fucking paddywhacking with
The
your
whole
dick
kept
down
fucking
here.
falling down. Look at this. It's going to fall here soon, probably. Of course, now it doesn't. But
yeah, you were just down there, and I look up at the screen, and she's talking, and I'm like, you're down there with your head down by your ass. And she's
All
like,
she probably hears is like,
yeah.
And she's like thinking, like, what the fuck is going on?
It's just fucking bullshit Best Buy mic. But Jack,
Hold the damn thing. You're
yeah,
used to jerking off. Fucking get used to it. Like,
it's not a flashlight. It's different. Anyway, Jack West is now an IUPUI legend. There's not many legends here at IUPUI besides George Hill, Jeff Vibert. Some
Jack West.
people say me, but I won't say it. Now we got Jack. The Mount Rushmore of IUPUI.
I'm honored.
Hell yeah. So Jack West, he went viral. Today is January 29th, Friday. He went viral on the 28th because he tweeted, just took out a second mortgage on my parents' house while they were at work to buy more money AMC and money GME. Let's go. So that tweet, first of all, I mean, it's like it's got to be obvious. Like, what kind of a kid would do that? First of all,
Everything I post on Twitter is a joke. Like,
Yeah.
I understand that if you like her, if you look on my account, and this is the first thing you see, you might think it's serious. I don't know why, but she did. But if you just do a little bit of research, like scroll once down, and be like, okay, everything this guy posts is fucking stupid. It's not real. She didn't. So like, I don't know. She saw, and the funniest thing too is when she messaged me, it had like 7 likes. So she found it because the stock tickers are blue, so they're like hashtags. So she found it through that.
yeah. So Mary Kay Jacob from the New York Post, she DM'd Jack. Hey Jack, my name's Mary. I cover real estate in New York. I saw that you tweeted that you were taking out a second mortgage on your parents' house. I just want to see you want to reach out, and if you did, what's your reasoning? Blah blah blah. How you feel about it? Like, and then Jack just like, no, I'm sure. I'll pull up the article here for the video version, but pretty much, no, she's full time.
She's full. I'll
And-
pull up the tweets or the conversation just in case as well.
Yeah.
But
So this article. Well, what did you say to this girl that made her look even more dumb?
okay, so she messaged me. She hits me up, asked me that initial question. I was working. I was just chilling. I was working. I was just chilling. I saw that message and I kind of looked at it for a second. I was like, I don't know if this is actually going to amount to anything, but I like fucking with people, so I'm just going to do it. And so I was just like kind of dragging her along, saying a story, basically not making it obvious that I was lying. I feel like I'm kind of decent at that. So I just kept going on and on. She didn't question anything I said at all. Everything I said, she just took for face value and was like, yeah, okay, this is fine. Yeah, she asked me about the funniest thing is that within 20 minutes in, she asked me, she's like, hey, how did you actually take a mortgage out? And so I sat there, I let the message sit for like an hour, and I'm like, I got caught, I'm fucked, whatever. And then I thought, I'll just lie. I'll make up a really absurd lie and just see if she believes it. And I told her that I got the mortgage through a small mortgage home company in Valpo, in the city that I'm from. And did it through Zoom with the camera off, pretending to be my dad. I said that the people who own the company, it's a small business, so everyone knows each other in the area. I just said I was my dad, and he believed me, and I got the money within 3 days. That's what I told her. And she wrote down that I got the money within 1 day, which is why you'll see a lot of people be like, why did she, like that's not even true, whatever. It's like, no, she did kind of fabricate a few things in the actual story. I was reading it, I'm like, yeah, I never said, like, some of this stuff, but it's the New York Post.
That's just all the blue check marks for you. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
By the way, I mean, this GameStop photo is phenomenal. Yes.
So
Grand Theft Auto.
So the dude from 100 Thieves, the intern.
So she originally asked me for a photo of my family, and I was like, if this actually gets big, which once again I didn't think that this was gonna go to where it ended up being. She asked me for a photo of my family, and I didn't want to, and like I didn't know how to like bend that truth to be like, I don't want to show you a photo of my family. So yeah. I just lied, and I was like, my family's kind of broken up, if you know what I mean. And she was like, oh, that's fine. Can I just get a photo of yourself? And so I gave her that one. And she made like the GameStop. I didn't give her like the GameStop photo.
Oh, she made it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. If you look at like New York Post articles, they all look like that, like terribly photoshopped, like color shading in the back of it. Yeah. Everyone thinks that I made that photo and sent it to her, but I didn't. She made that.
Yeah, it's a horrible Photoshop. That's why I thought you made it.
But the funniest thing too is she originally came to me talking about how this whole thing was about interviewing investors who are paying attention to Wall Street bets and just like what their experience is with it. I didn't realize I was going to be the fucking poster, like the poster boy of the article, and be put at the very top and be put on the front or the page 6, which is like one of the popular pages on New York Post, and then be their top fucking article for the entire week. Like I had no idea none of that shit was going to happen.
It's like, a cops now try and pull people over at the end of the month to get their reps in. It's like publishers at the end of the month to take their stories in, find someone on the internet, fuck it, tweet it, boom.
I wouldn't doubt it. And also, like, once again, you got to take in consideration, this is a tabloid that has controversy every single month for posting some stupid story that doesn't answer that they lied about. So, like, this is nothing new for them. It's just the fact that the entire story is fake instead of just a part of it.
Now, was her Twitter private? Was she DM'd you or was she public?
She was public. Unfortunately.
So she went private after that. She changed public to private after that.
Yeah, she got a lot of shit, a lot of flack for it, which to be honest, I do feel a little bit bad. That's kind of.
No, you shouldn't. You're an IPY Jaguar. You've been through too much.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But there is honestly a little part of me. She was nice. She was a good reporter. Or not a good reporter, but she was a nice reporter. I mean, she did fact check. Like I'm gonna be honest. She did fact check.
I am. You're nailing the dot.
Yeah, I do. I did more fucking like fact checking in my 9th grade English class than she did. So like, I don't understand how it's really not that hard. Like,
it's not.
But the funniest thing about it is that Fox News picks up on it within like 30 minutes of the story going out. The Daily Caller picks up on it. Fox News has like 20 million followers on Twitter. I just threw it out there.
Yeah.
Like,
it's unbelievable.
Just reading this, it's.
God.
It's funny.
That's the amazing story. I did that. Everyone needs to hear that. I got to support all the IPY Jaguars who are doing big things like us.
You don't see a lot of them.
No, you don't. It's one in a million.
Probably the school's fault, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's incredible.
It really is, man. That's just mind-boggling. I'm speechless.
Well, really funny thing about it too is that like I've been getting interviews out the ass this entire day.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we made the cut.
Yeah. The best part about it, well, the thing is that I'd say 7 out of like the 10 or 12 that hit me up still thought that it was real, like even today. So I got hit up by someone from ABC News, Fox News, who wanted me to go on something called America's Report. I don't know, they wanted it to be like a live thing, like on TV. And so she calls me, we talk for a bit, and she gets my whole understanding of my feeling on this entire GameStop AMC stock market shit. And then she's like, so why'd you put $70K like what was your thought? Why would you put $70K of your parents' mortgage into stocks? And I was like, I didn't do that. Like, I thought you knew that. And so right then and there, she's like, yeah, we're not going to do the interview anymore. Which kind of sucks. There's a part of me that kind of wanted to keep it going and just be like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't.
Jack West, that's an incredible story. You're an IUPUI legend. We're about to get kicked out of here at our own alumni school. Yeah. We appreciate you. Ayush. Shout out Ayush. Yeah.
Do they know which legends are in this house right now? I don't understand.
That's the thing, bro. They don't care who you are. They don't care about your tuition.
Unless you're in Bloomington, they don't care.
Or Kelly.
Exactly. Damn, that's the truth.
Hey, I graduated from the Kelly Hallway of Business. I love that place, man.
Kelly Hall, School of Hallway, baby.
School of Hallway, baby. Love that place.
Fuck yeah. All right, Jack, check it out, Wes. We appreciate you, bro.
All right, thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir, man, my guy. Go, Jack. There it is.
Yeah.
See you, bro.
Hey, is that boy Bet?